But just with the new and familiar faces, I just one of the things that I've even learned, just listening to the John Studios now is, they talk about the first generation Christian or being saved, and my family's kind of had a lot of mixed, lifestyle, the patterns and stuff. I definitely come from a different style of home, and my mom did her best, but I never knew my biological dad, and never really had anybody fill that position. And so growing up, it was kind of more just like picking up the pieces from different people that were just big influences. And one of the things that kind of triggered my thought was, it's humbling and in a very good way, when you don't necessarily know the path to go, and the world always tells you to follow your heart, follow your dreams, and that'll make it. And that's, you start doing that and you start recognizing when your heart's not in the right position and not in the right place, you start going down paths that you really should be. And God always has plans, and you might not recognize it, but some people might hate God, might disagree, might not even believe that it's real. But the reality is that it all stems back to, you will see patterns of trends in your life that there's no other answer other than God. And when you start recognizing those things and appreciating those things, the world starts becoming smaller and smaller. Like, you start recognizing that there are people that you might not know that are watching, that know that they got your back, and that got the plan. And it was, it's, John Sue has been was a huge, not a stepping stone, but even like a safeguard in my life when I was a young adult, that even I didn't know what I was learning or why I was learning it. And then I came across Brianna and her family, and then Tim's direction to Wilmot, and it's all the other the men that I've met. It's just been a room to grow. And for anybody that's not sure of who you talk to about certain things or anything like that, there's men in the church that definitely can help guide and keep you in positives, even if you've done something wrong or you don't remember where it's going. You don't know best plan to have yourself. You have to definitely go portrait up.
Praise